was in our VIS High Performance Soccer programme for a couple of years. He's not only represented the Victorian Institute of Sport, but he's represented the state at under 15, under 16 levels. And he's currently signed with a National League soccer team in Australia. So he's a very good player. He's come through the development pathway system, and I'm sure if he continues to go the way he's going, he'll eventually play at top level. His assets physically are, it's very quick. He's very speedy, and he has very good technical skills. So he's a good attacking player with a lot of flair, and he's a good dribbler. He can play in a range of positions in midfield, I would say, or up front. Perhaps a wide midfielder is his best position. And apart from his physical capabilities and his technical capabilities, he knows the game pretty well, and he's a fair knowledge of the strategy of the game. To his credit also, he's got a pretty good attitude. He's very coachable, he's pretty keen to learn, and in his 2 years at the VIS he's worked pretty hard, and no doubt he's aiming to play in the Australian under-20 team in the World Youth Championships down the track. He's still got a few things to work on. He's not the end product yet, but he's progressing well. Yeah, he's a good midfielder because he creates opportunities for other strikers, but I would like to see him actually creating more opportunities for himself and shooting at goal. Has a bit of a tendency to snap at the ball, and that affects his accuracy, but if he works hard on his technical ability to strike cleanly for goal, I think he could be a bit of a goal scorer as well. And it's, as I say, he's a young lad, so he's got plenty of time, but I think that's an area he needs to work on. So he could possibly be more of a goal scorer come striker. At the moment he seems to do most of his work in midfield and coming along the wing.
Look, I've had Ahmet Ikiz for probably a year and a bit now, and previously to that he was in the Victorian Institute of Sport. I actually watched Ahmet at the national titles when he was under 16, and I was very, very impressed with him there, and that was playing against some of the best players in the country. And I think Ahmet just missed out on selection for the Joeys at that particular time. Ahmet is very, very quick. He's got exceptional ball control. He can go past defenders quite easily. Recently we just played the AIS team, and Ahmet was probably one of the best players on the ground. He can score goals. He's not your average kind of player. Ahmet will try and do things and experiment with things at this particular time in his life. He'll do things that are not quite out of the textbook, which is good because that sort of furthers his development. We get a lot of players that are very, very ordinary players who just pass the ball. Ahmet will always try and do that bit extra, where I think Ahmet will follow. We've had 3 players from this particular youth squad go overseas. One's at Empoli, one's at Olympiacos, one's at Metz. And I'm pretty sure Ahmet will follow in their footsteps. He's a bit younger than the other 3 that I'm talking about, and I think his qualities that Ahmet has is very, very different to other young lads, where, as I said, Ahmet has got that great individual skills. He's willing to play the ball with the outside of his foot, which not many young players in today's modern game do a great deal of. Playing out wide on the right, he'll always try and attack defenders. With Ahmet, I was a bit concerned about, because he's an individual type player, whether he'd fit into the team structure here at South Melbourne, but it hasn't been a problem at all. We've actually used him. He prefers to play wide on the right, where you're sort of one-on-one against other people, but we've actually used him in the middle of the park, where he's had to play within, with the 3 other midfield players and defend and attack. So yeah, he's quite good at that. He can get himself back and he can make tackles. He's not only good going forward, he's quite good at defending as well. And we vary the positions that they play here just to make sure that they feel the emphasis on the defensive approach to the game as well. So yeah, Ahmet's quite good at that. That's good.
chances, you won't be there